Oh, welcome back. Here we go.
What up?
Okay. Hello, Drew. I couldn't find. I thought I had an Ethernet cable. I got one somewhere. I don't know. I got one somewhere, but I wasn't able to find it. So let's
Fuck it, dude. We're Wi-Fi in this bitch.
yeah, we keep pushing forward. We keep marching on. I mean, I don't know. When's gonna be my time? When's my ship gonna come in? You know, I can't make silly raps about famous people, so I'm not going to be able to garner that kind of audience. But I feel like I have skills in other fields or skills otherwise that would, where I can flourish. The chat says it sounds good, so we'll see. I think it's YouTube is the issue because that's happened before where it's all good on our end, like we're everything's fine in the studio, but then on the actual YouTube thing, it's the audience is getting dog shit.
Yeah, so, it's because we're lib cucks. They're holding us back.
Maybe because we felt the way things were shifting probably over a year ago as the election season was kicking into gear. We could all tell everything is going to become much more overtly right wing in this country. Like they're going to assume like dominance, and we had every opportunity to pivot to the right and cash in on the the new whatever is
the fruits of fascism.
The fruits of fascism, yeah, exactly. And we, I guess for whatever reason, I have my own beliefs and principles and convictions or like whatever that didn't allow me to do that. That, as I started to more and more hear the kind of rhetoric that was being espoused by Trump and JD Vance on the campaign trail, the more worried I became about, the country, the direction that we're headed. And I stayed libtarded, and it's only been to my detriment. And
yeah, you're like a young Hunter S. Thompson in that regard.
Yes. The S stands for supersized. Okay, we're back. We're all back.
All right.
Welcome. We're the Libtard live chat is here with us.
Everyone's going full libcuck.
We do got to work on our brand. Thank you. We thank you for helping us with our brand. By the way, if anybody wants to buy some merchandise, go to bpnmart.com. That's B as in billionaire, P as in podcast, N as in network, bpnmart.com. And you can buy the finest podcasting merchandise on the internet there.
And we are working on a creamer.
We're working on a creamer.
Someone did tell me that the keychains are sold out.
The keychains are sold out. So if you got one of the keychains, you're one of the rare few who will ever own one of those, because that's the only ones we're making because he fucking quit the show.
Cool chains.
Yeah, they're cool keychains.
Bring it to BPN Fest.
We're sold out of the 3XL, which is so funny.
We're sold out of the 3XL black Crowder Boys shirts, but we still have all the other sizes in black.
4XL.
And
Swee's got all 5 of them.
Swee's supposed to double.
Swee's ordered all the 3XLs, and then he said, "Oh shit! I should have gone up a size." And then he ordered all the 4XLs. No, we love Sweez here, and I could tell that Sweez, it affected him that he was having such a happy birthday, and then so many people commented on his weight from that picture he posted.
Oh no, really?
Guys, come on. Please don't be mean. First rule of the show, please don't be mean to me. Second rule, please don't be mean to Sweez.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sweez is high company.
Women should be terrorized.
Terrorize all women.
Well, no, they owe us sex though, right?
That's The third rule is super chats. Fourth rule is women owe me sex. And the fifth rule is
Robert De Niro is the hero in every movie.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was anyway. So we have shirts on the website, and we have a sticker pack. And so the feedback has been resoundingly positive on the merchandise.
Oh right. Sixth rule is balloons. Seventh rule is buy us presents.
Oh yeah. The eighth rule is I love you.
Believe all femoids. Yeah, you know what? This is kind of like we're in a transition phase right now. Pause.
Mm-hmm. I'm on estradiol.
We're redoing. We gotta like.
We're working on the brand.
We're working on cream.
Working on the brand. Yeah, we need to like. I gotta like. I'm gonna try and like work harder on the show and put a little more elbow grease into it because. Oh, nice.
Robbie, we don't want your body oils mucking up the show.
JD for $7.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I've been getting into powders. I went to some health foods place and I bought one of them big tubs of some kind of powder. It's called Plant Head Real Meal Vanilla flavored.
Hell yeah,
powder.
brother.
Yeah, so it's supposed to. It's like for when I'm like bored and I get a sweet tooth or whatever. Instead of eating like a bunch of like 100 grand bar or a bunch of crunch or a Butterfinger, like whenever I got a hankering for something sweet, I just make me a shake out of this powder and some almond milk that tastes like vanilla dirt.
I like that.
Yeah, it's not bad. It is filling. It's actually pretty filling.
What's it called? What's it called?
It's called Plant Head Real Meal, and I got the vanilla flavor.
I like my protein. My protein is very sweet.
Yeah, it's got like per serving like 5 grams of sugar, and I don't know what sugar it is, but it's low in sugar, and it's supposed to be. Is that a lot or?
I think that's kind of a lot for a protein powder.
It's not a protein powder. It's not supposed to be for like bulking up or working out. It's like a meal replacement. So
okay.
Yeah,
it's
so
like an equal.
Yeah, so it's just I guess like my goal with it is like instead of eating like cakes and pies and cookies and shit, just going for the protein, whatever the fuck this fucking powder is.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Yeah, because it is like kind of filling, like it's filling enough that it like satiates the whatever craving I have.
Right.
You're putting this in almond milk.
I do almond milk or oat milk.
How about almond the family?
Almond the family.
Yeah.
And
lead character's name is what?
That's nuts.
I was gonna say the main character's name is Archie Butter.
Archie Butter. And he's a peanut butter.
Instead of pinhead, it's peanut.
He's racist about all the other nuts.
Yeah. Peanuts, they're legumes. They're not even real nuts.
Yeah, don't give me. Hey, let me take some of that Brazil nuts. And then it's just the same show.
I get these beans out of my country.
But thank you for the protein powder fun. Yeah, dude. The protein powder is kind of sick. It's good. It tastes like I said, it tastes like sweet dirt. But I guess the trade-off where the recompense therein is that you feel good that it's healthy. So it's like this tastes bad, but I'm losing weight.
Some protein powder tastes pretty good though, honestly. Quest is not bad.
I think if you wanted to go like full lib cuck, you would get like Soylent, like a soy-based liquid.
I never found Soylent to be very filling. Soylent
sucks, and it's way too expensive
it's so expensive.
It's like $4 a bottle.
I never drank one and been like, yeah, that was like having a meal. Like it's not
No.
even a good
I don't know.
snack to me.
No, because it's just nutrition, so it has all the components of a meal, but none of the things that actually make you feel good.
Right. Okay.
So it's like technically, it's like 400 calories is a Soylent,
Right.
and it has all the shit that you're supposed to eat for a meal. And
Mhm.
so, like the idea, from what I understand, it was like some tech guy who invented it, and he was tired of like the inefficiency of having to actually eat food.
I
It was
love you.
getting in the way of coding or whatever. So
It's like, That's
he
so
devised, he cooked up this idea of like, I just wish there was a way to fucking chug all the nutrients I need quickly so I
Right.
can get back to
Oh my
work.
God.
Yeah, and then he invented Soylent. And so it's not even supposed to be anything that tastes good or makes you feel like you actually ate anything. It's just, I guess, to reassure you that it's like, okay, I've ingested the nutrients I need. Now back to work. So yeah, it sucks.
But who has a problem with that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who's like, I don't know. I guess I can kind of see it if like you're on a bunch of stimulants or something.
Well, all these tech freaks are trying to transcend this flesh. They're trying to
Pause.
escape the
They're trying to make their flesh trans.
No, well, yeah, I guess so. They're trying to escape the obsolescence of the human flesh,
Right.
and so because they believe it to be inefficient and antiquated at this point.
Yeah,
And so
they're trying to make like eating defragging your hard drive.
Yeah, they're trying to make it like
they're
everything is.
They're a bunch of defrag hags.
Yeah, so they want everything to just be like quick data that you can download.
Dude, that shit freaks me out because it's just so foreign to me. Like when Peter Thiel, I watched him on that fucking interview. His issue with trans people was like it doesn't go far enough. He was like, well, I mean, really, it should be about like transcending the human body. Or it was like, you're crazy. Dude.
Oh yeah, all these tech guys are they're like antisocial, inhuman freaks.
Yeah, they don't. I can't even. I can't relate to it on any level. I guess.
Which honestly, because they're so. Oh, thank you, William Almond. But hey, Almond.
Hey, it's the Almond Brothers.
Y'all sound fine now. YouTube fed me Ray DeVito stream while y'all stopped, and it was shitty. Well, that's just Ray DeVito, dude.
Also, it was choppy.
Panda. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Panda Trump. $5. Show me the 1099s. Noah, it sounds a lot better. Keep them super chats coming, folks. We desperately need the money.
Tell us how this is sounding, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tech guys are scary, but it also kind of makes me think maybe they are the next step in human evolution because they're so far removed from like what we know to be human that I kind of wonder, like, is this the next mutation that is like the next step in.
They do say people with autism and ADHD are like I don't know, they are like advanced in some kind of way. I forgot what it was.
It doesn't seem like it's just autism. It seems like it's like a new mutation where it's this like aversion to what it means to be human.
Yeah.
Where it's like they're like the thing that's gonna design the next thing that brings us that like transmutes or whatever transfigures us from like biology to technology.
They're autistic and like a little sociopathic and autistic, sociopathic, and and they have a contempt for people who like function in society, and they want to like completely change what it means to be a human and what it means to be social to fit in finally.
Because you gotta wonder. Sorry, go ahead, Drew.
No, I was gonna say it's like all the tech guys now are just like the dude from Grandma's Boy, but like also racist.
Yeah, I feel like the tech guys really did a total 180. Like, because I guess maybe they all wanted
back to Africa.
They wanted to be. They all wanted to be Steve Jobs at first, who was like kind of a hippie lib type. So also a psycho, but a different kind. And now I guess they all want to be Elon, which is just like a fucking freak who like who's like, we can't flourish until we're all in like in like robot bodies and are on Mars.
Yeah, it seems I think Steve Jobs' whole thing was like, we can achieve harmony with the computer,
right?
Whereas these guys are like, we must become the computer.
Yeah, we must submit. Much better version. Yeah. No, Steve Jobs was like, I want to I want to use the computer to connect everybody. That's what. But and they're like, no, fuck everybody. I want everybody to be the computer. Yeah, exactly what you said, pretty much. But yeah.
Okay, computer.
I think Steve Jobs saw the computer as a tool for humanity, whereas a lot of these other guys see the computer as the future and what we should be.
Yeah, and all these guys themselves are fucking tools, if you ask me.
They kind of are. You know what? They are. I don't want to say anything out of school, but they're a bunch of freaking tools and jerks.
My shadow. Thank you, Ride Santa Cruz. 10 memberships gifted. Noah, $1.99. All DHD is the new thing. Yep. Autism.
Well, they are cousins. They share a lot of symptoms. That's why people think I'm autistic. I'm actually just very ADHD and similar symptoms.
Most people think I'm autistic. No, I'm just annoying.
Basically, yeah.
It's retarded.
Yeah.
Being ADHD means like you have all the social inconsistencies of or like a lot of the social faux pas autistic people get into, but you also like feel bad about it.
Dude, I love that.
People are like, "Oh no, fuck you!"
Like you're aware of it as like a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. You're trying. You're actually trying. Whereas autistic people are just like, I don't know why you would interpret what I'm doing as rude.
Dude, I love the ADHD
when they're being rude. Whereas like people with ADHD interrupt people a lot and like aren't very good conversationalists.
Oh no, Robbie, that's not you at all.
No, when I looked up ADHD symptoms, I mean, like is like, oh yeah, this is whatever it is. I am this. This is like.
Well, I don't know, because I feel like I do wonder about at least the treatment for ADHD, because like I love the thing. Have you seen the thing that people do online, like these kinds of posts where they go, I remember the first time I took a Adderall and it was like I could finally focus, or I felt good or whatever. And it's like, that's how I knew I had ADHD. And I'm like, no, getting high on amphetamines feels good for everybody.
Yeah, it floods your brain with dopamine.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, this is just what normal people feel all the time. It's like, nope, you are high, dude. You're having a great time right now.
Yeah,
it is crazy that we treat like ADHD people with medical grade meth, essentially, right? But it also does make them feel better.
Yeah, it makes a lot of people actually functional in society and like in jobs and stuff like that.
I guess
it's not meth. Meth you can't actually get meth prescribed. Did you guys know that? It's called Disoxin. There's like prescription. There's a prescription meth pill that you can get prescribed.
It's
more similar to speed.
In my penis.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Wait, so like Adderall
people will tweak, but like, what's that?
I said those are just amphetamines versus like what, methamphetamine?
Methamphetamine and amphetamine are different.
No, they're chemically actually pretty much the same. Adderall's amphetamine salts. Methamphetamine has a methyl group attached to the one of the carbons.
Yeah, but then Ritalin's also meth. But one compound can completely, like oxygen, two of them and hydrogen are water. So it's similar, but it's like very different though too.
Robbie, which one of us got a C in organic chemistry? Okay.
Yeah, I know nothing about any of this shit.
I mean, look, obvious. Like, how many people do you know on Adderall? Like, not like a lot of people, right? People on meth like lose their fucking teeth and like crash out.
They're getting a dirty product. And
I don't know. All I know is that when I took a lot of Ritalin,
meth is just stronger, like breaks the blood-brain barrier. That's why they don't prescribe.
That's the delivery system of like smoking meth probably is the main culprit.
That's also why they don't prescribe Disoxin that much, is because it is a stronger chemical and much. I think Damn,
dude. How fucked up do you have to be to get prescribed meth?
Apparently
this actually is the cure.
just some kid in algebra class lighting up his meth pipe. Like, actually, no, I have a note from the doctor that says I can smoke meth so I can do math. This is my math. Actually, I need this to do division.
Just a fucking 10-year-old like tweaked out, like scrubbing the floors in his basement with no fucking. He's like, my teeth fell out again. Is the tooth fairy coming?
Yeah, just the one kid in class who's just like keeps looking out the window.
Yeah, he has to smoke his prescription from a light bulb.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, but Adderall is awesome. It feels good, and I feel like I do think that a lot of people getting prescribed Adderall are probably don't necessarily need amphetamines, but amphetamines feel really good. So
I mean, it's the same thing as depression, where it's like everyone has symptoms for the most part, so they can get it prescribed if they like, fake it a bit. But some people do like, but then there's people who do need it because it's like when it's a spectrum disorder. So when your ADHD is like,
you're in the pocket of big pharma right now, dude. You're trying to create justifications and
big pharma Robbie.
I think this is well documented by like scientists, and it's also like,
oh, you mean the experts, Robbie? I think we've learned by now.
Okay, you're right. I should believe YouTubers and mentally ill people on Twitter. That's what I should be.
Yeah, exactly. I think
the same people who prescribed us the vaccine, Robbie.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Which has given me so many problems.
Yeah, the scientists who work for the Mr. Adderall told you that Adderall is okay.
Yeah.
Huberman said it's real, okay? Who the fuck am I supposed to trust if not Andrew Huberman?
Well, now I'm listening.
Yeah. The jacked... Joe Rogan will believe what a scientist says if he's jacked, and that's
I'm kind of coming on board.
He does tend to believe jacked scientists.
Yeah, I know. Huberman's the only guy he listens to because he's jacked. Yeah, I was just listening to Huberman on ADHD. I'm kind of just borrowing a lot of my talking points.
That actually... That's what we should do is like if we want to save America, we need to first get jacked and then go back to school and become doctors and then go on the Joe Rogan Experience and tell him, hey, by the way, actually gender is a construct.
Yeah, but you have
I'm a jack doctor telling you that.
Honestly, that's the only way. That's the only way to get through to Rogan.
Yeah, I look at my biceps right now. Here's my certification.
That speaks to the problem with the libs. Where the fuck are the jacked libs?
Yeah, where's the jacked lib doctor?
Non-gay.
Yeah, we need a jacked lib doctor to be like, actually, this administration is authoritarian, and also, it is possible to be trans, or whatever their deal is.
I think a jacked lib doctor could bring everyone together. A straight jacked lib doctor.
He tells Rogan something. He tells Rogan something like, actually living under an authoritarianism state is actually bad for your testosterone.
If you looked at very recent history, yeah. Speaking of amphetamines, Hitler was on those.
What's so funny about peace, love, and understand? I don't know. Yeah, I think. Well, yeah. I guess if you want,
what we need is fucking Superman. He was basically a jacked lib. He was basically a jacked lib.
Yeah, I guess if you want to convince anyone of the efficacy of amphetamines, Hitler was on amphetamines, and look at all he accomplished.
He got a lot done.
So imagine
amphetamines is you get a lot done, but your ideas can be wacky if you take too much.
Yeah, so
it's your fault. So when your ADHD people not on have great ideas but no follow through. But a lot of times when they get on Adderall, their ideas are not as good, but they have a lot more. They actually do things.
I was just thinking, there's a lot we can learn from Hitler. And this is one of the lessons is that is like he had the drive, he had the focus, the ambition, and the the energy, and I think a lot of that was derived from his continued amphetamine use.
I mean, also just the confidence it takes to pull something like that off. That's confidence that you really need drugs for, I think.
Yeah, so if you could combine like amphetamines with good intentions, like if we got like if Zoran started taking Adderall, then I think he could.
I think that guy is on Adderall.
I think he is probably.
Yeah,
that guy's dude. He's dude, everyone in Brooklyn's on it. So I think he's on it.
Yeah, he probably is on some. He seems like he's. I mean, yeah, he's a fucking.
A lot of politicians are like. Actually, there was like a pretty interesting. There was a deep dive into like the White House doctor's office and
the first White House. Is that when Obama was in there?
Okay.
Folks, we're in the Cumia corner.
Yeah, I forgot about the Cumia corner.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you that I actually stepped into the Cumia corner for a second.
But they said, yeah, there was like a Dr. Feelgood in the first Trump administration, and I guess he was just doling out.
I forgot about that. Yeah, some report came out that everybody in DC at that time was just had a buffet of pills.
Yeah, a bevy of Schedule 2 narcotics.
Yeah, everybody was just gacked out of their gourds on.
Yeah, I think it was a ton of Xanax and Adderall, basically. I think, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you need something to compound.
Dude, it sounds kind of sick. I'll bet Trump 1 was probably such a party. If you were part of that.
I wonder how a lot of these people are feeling right now, seeing like a lot of the people who got in his corner or working for him or whatever, they're like watching the fucking Paul Walter Hausers invade Chicago.
I think we know firsthand from our favorite podcasters. Yo, fam, bruh, I didn't vote for none of this.
Oh, bruh. Yeah. But there's gotta be.
Man, my dad is an immigrant from Nicaragua.
But I mean, there's got to be people on his payroll that are like tugging at their collars, like, I didn't know it was going to go this far.
I mean, they say that, but it's like, how did you not? I feel like people did not pay attention to his campaign because he said he was going to do all this stuff, and I was like, I was going a little crazy because I was like, are you guys not listening to what he's saying at all? And I don't think people were. I think they just thought it was.
Robbie, have you started to consider that it would actually still would be worse if Kamala was president?
Oh, well, Trump is stopping the Israel war, I guess. So
checkmate. Have you even thought about?
Is he though?
I don't know.
I heard he tweeted he was.
Didn't he also say he was going to have it like done in like 24 hours?
Yeah, he said that. He said that his first term. He said he was going to have it done in a weekend. He
didn't say which weekend. He did. It could. It depends on the. We'll see what weekend it ends up being.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll figure it out. Trump was like, I'll only be a dictator on day one. I'm like, wow, okay, I'll take your word for that.
By the way, hold on.
Hold on. Remember Trump's doctor? I mean, would this guy just hand out pills? Dude, that guy was so funny.
Yeah, I gotta go see Dr. Edgar Winter for my pills.
Wait, man, what is it, Dr. Wigger Edgar?
I think that's that guy. That's him.
That's him.
So,
see, that guy was great. Remember they were like, Trump is 1 pound under obese.
Did they literally do 1 pound?
It's like 1 or 2 pounds right under obese.
$5 from Howling Labubu. What is going? By the way, what is going on? Why are there? Have you seen this? Yeah. Have you heard about this on Twitter? There has been an uprising of Howling mutant variants. There's like so many different Howling things now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I saw one that was like
I deleted the X app, so I have not been on.
You deleted the X, the everything app?
You haven't been on?
No, not really. I mean, like, yeah, I go on when I'm like at my computer on my desktop, but not on my phone as much.
We need to deport Joe Rogan because a lot of people vote because of him. Probably, yeah. Joe
Rogan does have like a lot of guys from like all these Canadian grifters are from the Rogan podcast, like or Milo and Peterson and Crowder. Like all these guys are fucking Canadian or British or whatever.
Howling Labubu is making me laugh.
It's so funny. I know, I'm smiling at Howling Labubu.
Howling Labubu.
Do not do not howlify the Labubus, please.
It's such an extremely online thing.
Not just online, like I guess it's stuff we talk about.
It's so hyper specific; it would be impossible to explain to
mostly just to make you laugh. I think. Do not giblify the Labubu. Theo. You got. By the way, LeBron is being sued in small claims court for fraud over the fake out over his retirement.
What was that announcement about? It was like a liquor
for Hennessy. He basically like everyone thought he was going to
retire. Damn, Craig is really gone.
Yeah. No, he just raced. He's in his Indian costume right now.
Yeah, he's doing some race.
Drew looks like Crack in Indian face.
Yeah, Crack. He said he needed the time to focus on growing his own brand, which I guess meant that. I think what that meant is he needed to
go on the Alex Stein show.
Go on the Alex Stein show. I don't know what Craig is doing, man. I
think it's kind of obvious at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he has said so many things about why he decided to leave that I can't tell how much of it is genuine, given like what he's done since he's left.
I'll just say I don't think I was being too hard on him when I said he was being a little right wing. Now think I thought I was being too hard on him, but I'm like, okay, well, obviously you're doing this, so it's fine, it's whatever. But he kind of got up at me the couple times when I kind of called out on it.
He really got in your ass about that. He was like, that really redded his ass when you did that to him. But since he left the show, it seems like he is
what else am I supposed to think?
It seems like he has more aligned himself with right wing. Because I mean, I guess there's a plausible deniability. By the way, $10 from Howling Little Boo Boo. Please stop laughing for 20 minutes. I maybe there's a plausible deniability about going on the Alex Stein show because it's technically a comedy show, but it's on the fucking Glenn Beck channel. It's on Blaze TV, so it's like it's Glenn Beck's Gutfeld.
Wait, really? He's on Glenn Beck?
Blaze TV. Yeah, Blaze TV is like a network or some fucking internet media thing that was started by Glenn Beck. Because I guess Glenn Beck got too right wing, or I don't know why he had to go to the internet. He's another one of those guys who I guess became too right wing for Fox News or something.
No, I think he was like not right wing enough. I
don't know what is going.
A lot of those like Fox News guys who were so relevant and got paid so much money, they all kind of got like tossed out. Like Hannity feels like he's not that relevant anymore. Glenn Beck, Bill O'Reilly, probably because of the scandal. But it's like it's interesting how big they were and how irrelevant they seem right now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What did Bill O'Reilly get tossed out for? Was he like sexually?
He was like sexually harassing.
Yeah, that was that big. I don't know if it was.
Oh the
bombshell
too, right?
It was.
It was Roger Ailes, I think, was like the big one, but Bill O'Reilly,
Megyn Kelly, and a few other women came forward and said like Roger Ailes, Bill O'Reilly, and these like power players at Fox News were like trying to finger them in the broom closet or something, and it was a big scandal. And so Bill O'Reilly was ousted, and
Roger Ailes was too, and then he like died right after.
Yeah, and I guess somebody in the chat says Glenn Beck and Tucker both were getting too conspiratorial. So anyway,
because they're both guys who just like follow them. I mean, and I remember when Glenn Beck got that big ass fucking payday. I remember, and my uncle was like, "Hey, I'd say the stuff he does too for $50 million or whatever." So that's always kind of a thing. So it's like I kind of get it when like money becomes more real ass.
That is, I mean, it's like when you it seems like the when you get right down to it, at the end of the day, ultimately, Crack leaving to focus on all this shit. It's like, can I disparage him for trying to get the bag, trying to touch a little paper? I don't know. Like, I understand that he wants to make as much money as possible, and if he's being offered these like opportunities that are, with these like right wing type of influencers, you're gonna fucking be able to cash checks, man. But
I think it's also kind of doing us a favor if he's like trying to do that, like, because it would have been if he's actually doing that, it would have been uncomfortable for us to like be working with him, or you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to be associated with someone who's like in.
Well, I get, the thing. What gets me is like maybe he legitimately
not done anything like explicitly right wing, but it just
it's like a walking on eggshells kind of situation.
Maybe he legitimately cannot carve out the 3 hours once a week to do this show that's cutting into his racist rap songs that he's writing. I don't know, but it's like, let's say, like, if he stayed on the show, we might give him a little shit for like doing these fucking Alex Stein shows or whatever, but it wouldn't be something where I would completely disparage him. I'd be like, yeah, man, try to get more eyeballs on you. But the fact that he like left the way he did, and now we're seeing him pop up on all these, like, it seems like he's going further right. I'm like, it's hard not to think like, oh, he just did not want to be associated with us for fear that might like
well, we opened shit about some of the people he might have wanted to work with, but and also like he was probably doing us kind of a favor where he's like, I want to be free to do Indian rap songs that are explicitly racist and not have you guys have to feel like you're also doing that,
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, he kind of cut off if he is going that direction, not saying he is, but if that's the case, then he was kind of doing us a favor in some ways by like cutting it before he like. But
it goes back.
Before he goes full Stein. Drew, what do you think?
It is kind of weird that he was like he was doing videos about like Rogan, Tony, Bill Burr, and then he had this like random video just about like Indian people. It's like he had to go back and be like, okay, look, I know I said all those things about you, Rogan, and you, Tony, but also I hate Indian people too. Yeah, I don't know. I think that Crack.
Yeah, he's like, I need to pivot away from talking shit about comedians because I'm thinking about my career here.
Yeah.
I'm an Indian. Gotta go back to the drawing board.
I gotta focus on my career. If I want the doors at Gas Digital to stay open for me, I need to be extremely racist about Indians.
But I don't know. I mean, it is one of those situations where like Crack does have doors opening up for him. So it's like, I mean, if I was
he got played on Adam Carolla.
Mike is like,
what?
I don't know who Mike.
Yeah, apparently Adam Carolla played Crack Amico on the air.
Craig is blowing up right. I mean, yeah, he's getting a lot of attention and a lot of new opportunities are going to be presented to him. But it's like, yeah, I mean, a lot of these people that are welcoming him into their bosom, who are taking a shine to him, are like pretty overtly right wing figures. So that's a good way to put it. It goes back to what I said before, where anyone who claims to be apolitical or says like politics are gay, like he says because Lewis said it, politics are gay. That mentality, that sentiment already lends itself to like Republican or right wing ideology, because like prioritizing your own comfort over everything else, like just not wanting to be informed or pay attention to anything and just staying out of it, is the ideology of the right wing. Is like, that's already their whole thing, is like, I want to get mine and fuck everybody else. So it's like you already have your foot in the door. It's like closer to their whole thing, because like, us libtards, libcucks, like more leftist thinking is like a sort of collective ideology. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know.
But that is also like a conservative tactic, is to suppress people from voting by like blackpilling them. Like Republicans win when less people vote. Most of the time. This time Trump won, and a lot of people voted for him. So he did kind of like buck that trend. But in general, that's been the school of thought. They're like they would rather you say that, like, if you're not going to be explicitly Republican, they are stoked that you just think politics are gay. Like that, they'll take that too. I also think it was a weird thing of like a lot of the edgelordier comedians, like they were kind of just like anti-left or anti-woke stuff, and now it seems like all of them are just kind of like more embracing the right wing a little more. And I think maybe Crack is just following, you know, because he's always been in that edgelordy kind of camp, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just kind of like following, you know, where he sees his friends, and
he didn't want to be associated with losers like us who might hurt his the potential opportunities he could have, like I guess being on Fish Tank or whatever. I don't know. There's more successful and more famous people he would rather be friends with, and just the potential for that is worth burning us and, you know, leaving us with merch that had already been printed. bpnmart.com is where you can buy the merch.
bpnmart.com.
I wish him the best as he continues venturing further to the right, and eventually.
You know what's funny though, and I'm not trying to talk shit about Crack, but I'm like, this is a mirror Schultz pivot. Like he's going to be in that same awkward area as Schultz, where he's the conservative wigger.
Yeah, probably.
The conservative wigger is pretty funny.
It's so funny because it's like, it's like, I mean, this is the Schultz trajectory was like, yo, fam, I just talk about basketball, bruh. And then he went on Rogan and got all those fans. So then he just started like doing. So he had to like balance appealing to Charlemagne the God's fans and Rogan's fans at the same time. I think Rogan's winning out, but he's still so now he's just like, yo, we gotta make sure abortion 6 weeks at most, son. You know, like, no, my tax dollars ain't going to no fucking healthcare, bro.
Now he doesn't even really talk in the voice anymore. He's completely abandoning.
This is absolutely what is happening.
Yeah,
this is something he is trying to do.
I guess you're right, Drew. Yeah, Schultz has pretty much dropped the act. There was a period, I think, before he had Trump on, or before he got as explicitly political, he was kind of doing both, and now he's just in Rogan. Now I think he has just so many fucking Rogan fans that he's picked the code switch. Rappaport is similar, where he completely dropped the black scent after October 7th.
Yeah.
I guess every wigger's destiny might just be a conservative male.
Probably.
Man, dude. I always forget about Rappaport as like one of our leading wiggers in the field.
He has completely stopped trying to even sound black. He's just like Israel.
Podcast war $2. No, it's I appreciate the sentiment. It's a podcast jihad.
I wonder who did Chet Hanks vote for?
I heard that one.
I think Chet Hanks
probably Trump.
I think Chet Hanks is a lib.
Yeah, he is an LA Hollywood, but who knows? I could see him voting for Trump.
I don't know. Yeah, but we are doing a podcast jihad on Crack. Honestly, what tans my hide more than anything about the whole.
What Sam's your hide?
What Sam's my hide more than anything about the whole situation is that there was just zero communication about anything regarding this, you know, for however long he'd been feeling whatever way he feels. And then all of a sudden he blows up at me because I said Sam Hyde sucks. And I was like, all right, my bad. And then 2 days later, he's like, oh, also I quit the show. And I'm like, I just had a conversation with you yesterday about how we just printed all this merch and we're getting ready to sell. Like we built a website and everything. And there's like, you know, not just us.
Yeah, I guess that's.
Yeah. Who's the Yoko Ono in this situation? Is that like
you? You are Drew.
Yeah, I'm the Yoko.
I guess it's like, yeah, I don't mean to like talk too much shit, and I hope I don't sound mean spirited.
The people love gossip. We make gossip for the internet, folks. It's That's what the show is. This guy says, how many times are you going to say it? Hold on. Let me address this. As many fucking times as I want. It's my show. It's like I'm more important to this than whatever.
What's funny about this guy, I realized? In that first stream before we did the new one, he was like, I am never listening to the show again. But then he immediately jumped to the second.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm leaving.
You're the one tuning in. You're the one watching.
He's not just watching. He jumped streams. He made sure to get on the second one.
Yeah, if it's not to your liking, pound sand. Or give me a super chat first.
I mean, how many times are you allowed to talk about 9/11 after
I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
I mean? Come on, dude.
He has a Brian Callen profile picture too. That's funny.
Yeah.
What? The show isn't very good. Gotta make for a better show. We're trying, man. We're in a transitional phase. All right, we're figuring it out.
Yeah. It's we're trying to figure. We've been waylaid by this upset, and it's I guess maybe
we don't even have Sal to pinch hit.
Yeah, we don't even have Sal here. I don't know where Sal is.
What's going on with Sal?
Sal also left our lives, but
yeah, but I think it was
at the exact same time.
I think it's because his life fell apart.
Yeah.
I guess maybe we should not talk about it as much. I mean, it's just
let's try it. Like I was kind of feeling salty about it too today or the other day for whatever reason.
It's just still so fresh, and it's also like
so fresh, but not so.
And you know what it is? It's the fact that if it just feels so disingenuous that he's like, it's for this, and this reason. And it's not the things you think, but then the shit.
It is the things. Then it was the things.
It actually is the things that we do. It's absolutely because you don't want anything to possibly affect the potential for you to be able to I don't know, continue working with Lewis or go on Fish Tank or whatever, and so you don't want to be associated with people who are like us. Libtard, libcucks with the loser mentality, or whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah, guys who went full libcuck.
The loser mentality.
Yeah, the loser mentality.
It is kind of crazy how Body Brain destroyed everything.
Body Brain tore this show apart, dude. That fucking
I was never even being sarcastic. I want to go to the Body Brain Performance Institute.
Yeah, dude, the Body Brain Performance Institute.
I want to step into the octagon. Coin has remained flat. I would never launch a meme coin myself. I don't want to be part of anybody losing their money.
Wait, somebody launched a Crowder Boys?
No, but the idea's been floated, and I'm just my thought on that is there's so many things with a meme coin that could go poorly that not even by design. Even if I go into it with the best intentions, somebody could come in, buy up a huge percentage of the supply, and then rug pull themselves, and then I'll catch the heat for that.
Yeah, it would be funny if you got rug pulled by your own fans.
That would be funny.
Can you pull Hachi's comment about Sal?
Where?
To the very top.
Oh yeah, Sagas divorce. This is what get half of his negative $100,000 Robinhood account, dude. Yeah, I've never seen somebody fuck up gambling on their phone that bad that he immediately owed money to Robinhood.
Wait, was that real?
He doesn't. Well, the thing he sent was a joke where he owed $600,000 in expired stock options. But I do think when he initially downloaded the app, he tried to do an ACH transfer to put funds in there from a bank account that had no money in it. And so he just immediately ended up owing Robinhood money.
Damn.
What is this?
Oh yeah, let's get back to basics here.
This was corny as hell. It was cringy.
Stephen A. Smith called LeBron's second decision.
It was all of that. We know this. You're promoting an alcoholic beverage and trying to give people the impression that this could be your final season, that you might end up retiring. And so, one other person joked and they said, you know what, that's like Jordan. Compare that to Jordan saying, I'm back. What if he had said, no, I'm teasing you, and then it happened to be commercial? You know, what if it had been something like that? And that's what this was the equivalent of. In the end, I don't understand why the second greatest player who ever lived, a 4-time champion, a 4-time league MVP, one of the greatest players who have ever lived, would stoop to trying to garner attention for himself with something other than trying to win a damn championship. I want to be in Southern California come June. A Lakers gonna win. Lakers gonna be in the picture. That's what I care about. I don't give a damn about some Hennessy commercial, especially from him. This was corny as hell. It was cringy. It was all of that.
This was corny as hell. It was all of that.
He's not lying. It was.
It was funny that
the chat. Hold on. The chat is asking for. I guess we'll. Anyway, we'll go ahead and do the
loser mentality. Crackamico is a fucking pussy. Being losers and being desperate. Loser mentality. Being losers, and desperate. Loser mentality. Crackamico is a fucking pussy. I can see the fucking forest through the trees.
Please don't be mean. Please don't be mean. Please don't be mean. We jingling keys. We jingling keys. We jingling keys. Keys. We thought you were cool. We thought you were chill. We thought you were cool and we thought you were chill. So please don't be mean. Please don't be mean. Please don't be mean. You're fucking with people you don't even know. You're in the hot seat. It's your time to go. You fucking with.
All right, we don't have to play this.
That's the thing.
Beat. There's like no beat.
First of all, it's pretty. I mean, the inside jokes did get my ass, but the actual technical writing ability was like not the best.
No, the verses are not good. The hook made me laugh. I thought the hook was funny. The body, the brain.
Like, and the smoke alarm was pretty good too. But
no, I mean, I will have to concede that Craig is a much better rapper.
See, that's why we need to get a real Flo Gorman.
But you know what? I am touched that you came to our defense, which Crack used to defend us.
Yeah.
And then switched to not wanting to be associated with us, but that's okay. So maybe it is us. Maybe once he got to know us, he's like, man, fuck this.
Yeah, these guys are fucking losers.
Yeah, wow, these guys are losers. Yeah, I'm sorry for telling people about Robbie 2.0. That was actually not real.
Yeah. He's bigger than the show now, so it's like I guess whatever.
Look, it's not unique to Crack. This has happened to so many people I know. Like this happens to Matt Marin once every 6 months.
Yeah. It's just the nature of it.
My co-host so everybody involved with Fight Club quit again because they were all ghosts who all getting club spots, but
yeah. It's it's the nature of like anybody who has the ambition for whose ambitions are something as like ridiculous as entertainment. It's like think about what anyone who's trying to be in entertainment is trying to do is saying like not only do I want to make a living doing this, I actually want to make more money than regular jobs.
No, I've seen this firsthand where I've talked to. I know people who knew people who would like run into someone who's their friend when they did open mics at a level of, or whatever, and they didn't succeed, but they were succeed. And they're like, "Oh, I don't even know why I have to talk to him." What? Because we were friends when we were doing open mics. It was like, how about because you guys were like friends?
Yeah. What is this?
I'm not gonna lie though.
Go ahead, Drew. What were you gonna say?
I understand. I understand. Former co-host left me understanding, except you have to attack his character, not other podcast related.
Are we attacking his character?
I don't think I think we attacked his career choices. I guess I did say he used to defend us and now doesn't, but I don't know. That was just.
We all love Crack.
We all love Crack.
We all
talking a little shit. Okay, we don't even.
I guess we should stop talking shit. What do you? What else is? What else?
Yeah, I am actually. I guess I'm just like I just wasn't feeling. That's a. I guess I wasn't feeling that great. About
depression, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, it is kind of like if Greg left Rob. You know what I mean? Like
it's happened a lot, and again, and Howling Laboo is right on a level where it's like you can't force someone to keep working with you if they don't want to work with you, and it's like it was mostly a professional relationship. It's not like we were particularly like best friends anyone ever had or whatever.
I thought you guys were.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I'd like to still be friends with Crack. I was just kind of like, it's more so just like I am just disappointed in the right wing stuff. That's really it. I don't like that side of a lot of what's going on with comedy. I don't like the explicit like political endorsement nature of a lot of what's going on in comedy right now, and it's disappointing to me to see someone to do that. And you know what? I'll say that I don't think that's like I told Crack that to his face, and I would say it again.
Yeah, but maybe. I don't know. Maybe people are just gonna get exhausted with us.
Yeah, because I think a lot of our fans are Cracks fans too, and I don't want to like make it a divorce situation. I always particularly, as a child of divorce, I was glad that my parents, at least pretended to get along.
Yeah, I feel like as consummate performers and professionals, I guess it's good to understand that for the audience, for the folks tuning in, this might not be something they maybe it's not good for.
If we dwell on it, we're not gonna be able to move on and grow if we keep dwelling on it. So I also think that we should move on.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I mean, come on, he did Alex Stein. That's funny. That's pretty funny. I wanted to comment on that.
I mean, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, but we should try and move because we won't be able to grow ourselves. We'll be stuck.
Because he moved on like as soon as he sent that message. He was like he forgot about us, and I guess he did that.
One. That's what girls do. They broke up with you months ago, and you don't even know it.
Right?
Yeah, they've already processed it. They've already by the time they break up with you, they're done processing it.
Thank you, Helen Labubu. Prove our minds.
$10. Thank you.
Well, let's prove minds then. Hold on. I didn't even get to finish talking about my Indian lunch.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, so I was saying that for all the derision toward Indians nowadays, they do be having good food. I do think Indians really figured out a cool, magical, mystical way to make food and dishes. And they do be making cool dishes. And something that they do really well is like vegetarian dishes. Like so much of Indian cuisine is veggie options. And most places you go, like if I see the word vegetarian, I'm put off by it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dissuaded from even ordering it because it's like, oh, this is some fucking bullshit. But you go to an Indian restaurant, and it's like most of the menu is vegetarian. And especially if you want to order an appetizer, it's going to be a vegetarian appetizer probably, but they have like that's their cuisine. They've made it. It's their craft, so they know what they're doing. And so I ordered for an appetizer. I got something called gobi Manchurian, which is like cauliflower.
I hope they Pokemon Go be Manchurian.
Yes, the best way I could describe it is like, what if cauliflower was buffalo wings? Because it's like,
that's like good. I've had that
cauliflower.
I've had that stuff. That's good. They make it. They have it at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, and it's not like buffalo sauce necessarily, but it's like a kind of a sweet, spicy, tangy sauce they put on. It's really good. And
are Buffalo Wings from Buffalo, New York?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Myth busted.
I think so. So yeah, I got that. So the cauliflower was great, and then each entree comes with a side of 2 pieces of naan, but I gotta order the garlic naan also. So I got a side of garlic naan, and I got goat curry.
Steph is my goat.
Yeah, and it was all really good. I really enjoy. It's weird.
Is Indian food bad for you though? Is it unhealthy? I can't tell. I really cannot.
I don't think so.
No, I think it's pretty unhealthy.
I think the reason Indians all have such big distended bellies is for a different reason.
From the IPAs.
I think it's from
oh yeah.
It's from the Voodoo Rangers, yeah.
I can't tell because it's like what like I guess if you you know what they do have a lot of filler like rice and naan, I guess, but you'd think it would be like what's unhealthy about like I don't know, chicken tandoori or something like that.
It's not really unhealthy.
Oils, okay. My mind.
I think rice in this country has been demonized because it's carbs.
Mm-hmm.
But carbs, your body burns carbs very efficiently. Like that's our main fuel source. And so I don't think rice is necessarily bad for you. I think it's just that like if
you can eat, but you can eat too much of it very easily. Is the problem?
But the little side of rice they give you with your curry is not going to kill you.
I think the problem is,
you know what? Fair enough. That you got me on. I'm not. I mean, just looking at me, I don't think I'm the guy to really speak on nutrition. So you know what? I mean,
but I don't know. I mean,
take everything I say with a grain of rice.
Asian people eat a lot of rice. They're completely fine.
They don't eat a lot though. Their portion sizes are very small.
You know what? I'm not wrong about that. If you order a curry at an Indian place, and the little thing of rice they give you is not gonna break the.
I think the problem is when you get a high fat meal and then also eat carbs. That's a problem because your body will prioritize the carbs and not burn the fats, and then just turns right into fat.
I think the real issue is portions.
Yes, obviously, yeah.
No, I think there's like different kinds of carbs, like the carbs in bread versus the carbs in something like rice are completely different.
I think rice is better for you than bread. Is brown rice actually better for you, or is that a myth? Because I've heard both.
It's true. I don't know why, but I choose to believe it because I've gone full lib.
Because you know what? I believe it too because it tastes way worse. So therefore, it has to be healthier.
Yeah. So
the only thing that tastes better that is the healthier alternative is sweet potatoes to potatoes, in my opinion.
I don't really like sweet potatoes.
Well, the thing with potatoes is there's so many different species. Is that the word?
Starches.
I think that works.
Yeah. Well, because like you have, because I'm not particularly fond. I'm not partial to like the big russet potatoes. Those are kind of bland to me. And I've been loading those up with sour cream and salt and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But the like smaller potatoes you can find, like fingerlings or the purple ones, just like there's like these varieties of potato, like the red ones also. Those are like tastier to me than a big russet potato.
Yeah, like the little round ones, right?
Yeah. Like when you think of a baked potato, you think of like the big brown skin baked potato. But the smaller potatoes, I think, are tastier, and so I do like those.
Yeah, dude, I got some fingerling potatoes at Whole Foods, and they were delectable.
Yeah, those are good. Fingerlings are tight.
Put them in the air fryer. Woo, boy, that was good.
You're a big air fryer guy.
Yeah, I think it just makes it makes like especially vegetables, and also my oven and stove has been broken, so I haven't. But yeah, I'm mostly an air fryer guy.
Air fryer is sick, dude, especially for like reheating Pizza Hut.
It's also so easy. You just put it in. Yeah.
For specifically reheating
it's
pizza.
So good at reheating fast
Dalton's right. If you reheating pizza in an air fryer, it can taste better, especially if you like put some oil on it.
Do you get
it's like the microwave sucks all the moisture out of anything that you're trying to reheat.
Oh,
so the air fryer is perfect for that kind of shit.
Yeah, and it gets I mean, microwave shit also just kind of sucks for the most part.
Yeah,
I want Indian food now. I'm still hungry.
Indian food's good, man. There's such a disconnect. Like there's a dissonance between an Indian restaurant. Like you walk in,
it
smells
WebMD.
It smells good, and it's
let's hop into the Takeout Tribune, the health, and find what's healthy here.
Takeout Tribune.
Yeah,
but then you see the actual country of India, and you're like, this is so much. This is so bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like videos of the like people riding the train, and there's just like a sink full of diarrhea sloshing around on the train. Is this the same people?
So many goddamn people. It's like it's impossible to clean up after everybody.
Yeah, it's so much more chaotic and disgusting. The country of India versus like you go into a nice Indian restaurant, you're like, this is magical. This is like makes me think of like Aladdin or something. You know, like, this is the mystical India that fucking John Lennon was going to. But then the actual country it looks like hell on earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the only Indian food I've ever had is chicken tikka masala.
That's a good one.
And butter chicken.
I mean, those are the best. Those are the ones that Americans love because they're so bad for you. But those are both very good.
Yeah, just sweet butter sauce.
Yeah, yeah, just drenching. I found This is the Takeout Tribune. Doll is apparently good for you. Hello, Dolly.
What about Ton?
Skip, non. Well, enough about my ex-wife. Ton. Tandoori is good. That makes sense.
I was saying, you got the doll. Where's the Ton? He's right here, baby.
I said that was my ex-wife.
I'm Dalton.
Pokemon. Oh, Dalton. I get it. Oh, I get it.
Jesus Christ, Robbie.
Dalton, the family.
Archie.
Pakoras.
I'm Edith.
Anonymous. All right, all the shit is good for you, and all the delicious stuff is bad for you.
Yeah, I've never heard of like half of this shit.
I hate. It says skip sag penis.
Skip the sag penis.
Man, this is why I hate nutrition. All this shit is so good, and it's the stuff not to eat. Oh, kebabs is good. Lamb Joe Rogan. Do not get Lamb Joe Rogan.
I love the lamb. Dude, the Lamb Joe Rogan is one of my favorite Indian dishes.
It's so good, dude. But it amps up the fatometer.
Oh man. That's when Joe Rogan starts his own religion. That's the audit.
This stuff is bad for you. It's all vegetables.
When you have to take an e-meter test at the fucking Joe Rogan religion, he hands you the fatometer scale.
Like photometer.
The photometer, like those Scientology things, but it's just to measure
Brendan Sagpaneer. That's funny.
Yeah.
Tim Dillon is kind of the only fat guy that's ever been on Rogan,
and the only gay guy.
Stavros too, I guess.
Who has not returned because I think it's kind of funny that the only guy who's pushed back on Rogan has not been invited back.
Because Stav's a lib cuck, dude.
Yeah. It was so funny. He's like the only guy, including like other liberal celebrities, to ever like push back on Rogan when he said some shit.
Well, yeah, because like at a certain point, it stops becoming it stops being like something you can avoid or deny. That
right,
these like very prominent voices are actively doing affecting some kind of change that is harmful.
Mm-hmm.
If you
or just like I don't know, it's also just like culty when like these people just see, like when these people just a guy is being an idiot right in front of you, and you go, so true, Joe. Like the guy is just so stupid. Like even dumb people are like, that guy's dumb. Like
if you have a certain belief system or ideology or like whatever way you believe, which like let's say you're a leftist, right? And you're hanging out with Joe, you're watching what's happening with Rogan. There's a while you can go like, oh yeah, but we could put all that aside and focus on whatever. Then at a certain point,
focus on the craft, at
a certain point it starts to intersect with your actual beliefs where you look around at what's happening in the country and you go, man, this guy might be responsible for some of this.
I mean, you'd have to be dumb not to think that. He literally, like the day of the election, he was like, this is an official endorsement. I mean, I don't know, like
where you do start to like hold him. I guess
what I'm trying to say is I don't understand why I shouldn't order the Joe Rogan from Indian restaurants.
I think you could still order the Lamb Joe Rogan.
By
the way, speaking of rightoids, what is Low Res's issue with One Battle After Another? I see him. He be flaming this movie online.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of the criticism I'm seeing toward have you seen it?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Yeah, we need to go see that.
It's awesome. You want to see that this weekend?
I'm down.
It's awesome.
Yeah. I'm actually trying to cut down on drinking this weekend too. So
I feel like a lot of the people that hate this movie or a lot of the criticism it's receiving, like from anyone that's saying it's a bad movie, I feel like maybe their issue is with the movie's politics and not necessarily the movie itself.
I think it's, but I mean, Low Res is more right. Is definitely right leaning. He'll tell you that, and he's but he's also a contrarian. I love Low Res. I think he's a really funny guy and really talented, but sometimes I think he does try to he tries to troll a little bit sometimes.
Right.
And PTA fans,
he's not the only one.
In his defense, I also find PTA fans kind of annoying. But not to the point where I'm going to be like his movies are bad. I think his movies are really good.
I find most cinephiles insufferable.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
but like
true.
something especially about PTA fans are
But
like they act like they're smarter than you a lot, and I get where he's coming from with it. But I haven't seen the movie, so I can't comment on if he dislikes it.
From what I've seen, have I seen every PTA movie? I've not seen Phantom Thread. I've not seen
Phantom Thread's good.
Pizza.
I would say around The Master and Inherent Vice is when I was the most annoyed by PTA fans.
Why?
I don't think, from what I've seen,
I just thought it was really pretentious, and all these people were pretending to like it. And I think The Master was very good, but I think people were just too gay about it. I don't know.
The only PTA movie I really loved was There Will Be Blood.
That's a great movie.
I
really liked it. Boogie Nights is one of my. I think he's a great filmmaker. Boogie Nights is incredible. Licorice Pizza was really good. I haven't seen one Barn Dog after another, but
dude, it's so fucking good. And it's a lot of the hate that I'm seeing directed toward it. It does feel like people are just mad about like the political motivations. Of
I saw a couple utter woke nonsense YouTube videos about it.
It's woke trash, dude.
Yeah,
it's surprising that Warner Brothers gave him like $130 million to make such an explicitly left-wing movie. That's
it is actually left-wing. Well, yeah, then that's
unless I'm just stupid. Maybe I'm just stupid.
But I don't know. I can appreciate more right-leaning movies and art if it's good. Like I loved S. Craig Zoller and a lot of that Cinestate stuff. Even though
Dragged Across Concrete is tight.
It's a great movie.
Cell Block 99. Yeah,
I love one of my favorite guys is John Milius, who is like a Republican. So I don't really get why they can't, I don't know, extend. I mean, I guess just because Hollywood is Hollywood's already so liberal, I guess, that I guess it's annoying. But I don't know. It seems if it's a good movie, if it's a good movie, it's a good movie. You know what I mean?
Well, because dude, here's the thing: is like so much of like conservative shit or right wing people, they don't value the humanities. Like they want to strip colleges bare, like all like secondary education. They would rather like there not even be college, and they want everybody to go back to the fucking factories or trade schools or whatever. So they don't invest as much into the humanities as like libtards like us.
Yeah,
they don't value it as much. So their output, there's just not as much output from them. Creative.
What's even like a right wing movie or show though?
I don't know.
It would just be like Clint Eastwood.
Clint
Eastwood,
Mel Gibson, Clint Eastwood, John. Like, what do you mean? Like the movie itself is right wing, or like the actor?
No, I just mean like something that would be the opposite of One Battle After Another, like something that's explicitly I would watch like Red Dawn,
Birth of a Nation,
Red Dawn.
No, I would watch this Cinestate stuff for sure. Brawl in Cell Block 99. I guess that one's not that political, but it is like right coded. The sitcoms of Tim Allen. Yeah, John Milius stuff, like a lot of war stuff, can be by more conservative leading people. But Dalton's right. Like, the parents of people who pay for their kids to go to film school are usually liberals.
Yeah.
So it's a more liberal thing to encourage not conforming with society. Like, a great art is from like the outsider's point of view, and a lot of conservatism is about the status quo. So yeah, of course, like people from outsider perspective.
A lot about the arts is coming from academia too. So I mean,
right, that's
think
also
about
true.
Academia, it's all. So yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, and these people are so nutty; they should be at Macadamia.
Oh, are we back in Almond the Family? By the way, would Bernie Macadamia be an Almond the Family?
Yes,
Bernie
he would have a
Macadamia.
guest appearance.
And Cashew O'Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Was that his name?
Yeah, I mean, not. Yeah, the arts or humanities or whatever. Like as far as a career or any sort of like job or whatever, it's not everybody can be an artist because everything would fall apart if every single person. Which I guess that's what's happening right now.
To see the other side is Hollywood still is like this, even though it's like people are saying this pendulum is swinging back, but it's still totally a thing. It's such a fucking liberal leftist thing of being like, okay, I'm surrounded by liberals, but actually I'm more liberal, and you guys actually aren't liberal enough, and they do all this like gatekeeping and shit, and like so then it becomes like then that's where this echo chamber shit comes from, where they're just doing a liberal message for other liberal. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's like
but
they
that's
lose
happening
touch
on
with
the
normal
right, too.
people.
That's happening on the right.
Oh,
because, I mean,
right,
like
the
right
right
now
does
on the
too,
right,
for
it's like,
sure.
well, actually, I can say that I'm racist.
When
You
you
can't
think
say that
about
you're
it.
racist.
Yeah, well, you're seeing
Or I
the
can say-
mirror, and we think about both sides are kind of the same. You are
Both
seeing like
sides.
the mirror image in the honestly the comedy podcast sphere. Like you're seeing that there, like where they're all just trying to outslur each other at the comedy mothership.
Yeah,
And
true.
and like and then the libtards are like trying to put as many black women in commercials as possible.
Yeah, I wonder. I guess like each.
So I get if you're trying to be in movies, and Hollywood for so long just completely shut out all comedy movies or anything targeted towards men at all. So if you're a man, I can see why you would fucking hate a lot of what's coming out of Hollywood right now. It used to be that like you would let straight line men who are liberal like make more shit, and they kind of stopped doing that for a while. But now they're it's kind of crawling back. But you know
what's tricky, and I don't know how much I subscribe to any ideas regarding like determinism or
should I DoorDash something from Hustler Hollywood?
No.
Hustler
Well,
Hollywood.
I'm trying to have a thought. I'm thinking.
Okay.
It's like,
I'm declaring a stance.
I'm declaring a stance. I don't know how much of like determinism is real or whatever. I think like each person alive was like born with like a predilection for something. Like they have like there's no rhyme or reason for it or how it happens or why, but each person has like a certain thing that they are like drawn to or naturally have like a knack for. You know, and so like it's I don't, you know, I feel like if you follow your heart, you'll find that. And so it's for some people that's working in the factory or going to trade school, but then I think there are like a considerable amount of people also who have a passion for and a like built-in talent for like some kind of humanity, some kind of liberal arts or some
our brains don't work, you know, not to suck ourselves off, because I actually find it sometimes I wish I had the factory brain, because I'm like, man, it's so fucking hard to make it in the arts, but it's like, this is what I've always wanted to do. It feels like you were given a gift from God at some points, and it's like you want to like honor that.
Yeah, and that's where I think it's like also important for there to be like a made available to everybody, like a well-rounded education, you know. This like sort of a push that's happening to try and get everybody to just like focus on that which seems like viable or financially beneficial. Like the thing I'm seeing a lot online is like the trades or go back to the factory or whatever.
Oh, Pokemon cards.
Yeah, this effort being made to quell anyone's like
ambitions
or desire to engage with the humanities.
Yeah,
it feels like what's actually happening there is some form of like authoritarianism of like.
I mean, I agree with you, but at the same time, it's like not everybody's going to be able to make it. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, and also this is nothing new. This is like conservatism forever. They've been the one. I mean, conservatives have always been like the get a haircut, get a real job, you know, and the liberals are kind of like, you know, follow your passion. And the thing is, the world kind of needs balance of both. Like you kind of need.
I've just noticed that like in recent years, there's this effort being made to like devalue and strip away like any they
try to deal
like individualism or
they're trying to delegitimize college. A lot of
they're trying to delegitimize like any study of the humanities at all and focus like strictly on what they think is like the good things,
practical things. But it's like that's what life is all about, is like art. And in my opinion, I think it's like life is really depressing if it's just all about surviving and practicality. Like we need good art to to like express ourselves, and humans have always needed it. Like there were fucking cave drawings.
Why is this guy in the chat asking me if I can get a teacher's certificate? I don't fucking need to get a what does that even? I actually hold on. I want to make so I'll make something like pretty clear right now. I don't need to pivot to any sort of plan B or get a teacher. I don't need to get a fucking job like that, because I'll tell you something. It's not, this is not a so far not a major success story, this show and everything we're doing,
or our lives.
Do what?
Or our lives in general.
Or our lives in general, yeah. But you got to understand something. The fact that was I talking about getting a teacher? I don't want to get a teacher.
I mean, look, it's also like not everyone.
Hold on. You got to understand something though. The fact that we got this YouTube channel, everything we're doing, the fact that it's generating any sort of audience and actually making any money at all, is just like such a fucking leap beyond what so many are doing. Dude, there's people who just toil away for fucking decades of their lives and they don't see a red cent ever. And it's not like that's the only goal or the reason.
It would be nice to make money full time out doing comedy.
That's kind of the goal.
But we're in the one. But we're in. I know what you're saying that we're in the 1% of.
Yeah, because I mean, dude, think about it. Think about all the fucking people we know who have been doing shit for forever.
Tonight, dreams have been crushed. People have.
And this is true. I would like a bread cent. Yes, thank you. But I guess I'm saying that like it indicates to me that we are on a path toward riches, or at least something resembling the lives we want.
It's enough validation on some level. I don't know. Yeah.
Just toiling away in the content mines to the a viewership of like nobody.
Also, even if you don't make money on it, does that mean it's not worth expressing yourself? It's like the lady who wrote the Statue of Liberty poem. They didn't put that shit on the statue till she was like 15 years dead. They need to
scrape that fucking communist graffiti off.
Van Gogh didn't, not that I'm saying, but it's like, is Van Gogh's life worthless because he didn't sell anything?
I guess honestly, okay, this is what everything has been leading to. Everything we talked about this episode, I just want everyone to have fun.
I'm just trying to have fun. I'm just trying to express myself. I just want to express myself. I'm gay. I'm sorry, everybody.
Well, I get, with anything anybody wants to do, it's like how ambitious are you, and like what how driven are you, and what's your mindset, So I look at people in the trades, like anyone who plumbs or does electricity, any of that. I do admire that, because it's like I wouldn't fucking be able to like go to that kind of schooling and do that job.
Of course.
So
you know how much I wish I could change a tire every day.
Yeah. So I look around me at everything that all the people who are doing things that I can't do, and I'm just like, it's so nice that we have this kind of community in this country, like that we've established a community in which we all live, where we all kind of can each do the thing that we do, and it works, right? Because I can't fucking I don't have the, I don't know if it's that I don't have the ability, but I certainly don't have the drive or the ambition to do any of that shit. And so I don't think I'd be good at it.
People's brains are wired differently. I mean, honestly, it's like back to the ADHD thing, dude. It's like in autism, even it's like not, like you wouldn't have an autistic person like be in charge of party planning or like hosting. People's brains are better for different things. Like that's the whole point of capitalism.
Yeah. And it's like I'm not even fucking.
My brain. You know what? The conservatives are trying like little communists trying to assign us to factory jobs.
That's like a regular dude. Mentality. Being like a regular dude is really fucking hard. Like just going in day out, doing your regular job, getting your paycheck,
Life is hard. Life is
honestly the only easy kind of person to be in the world is a woman.
Yeah.
That is so true, dude. That's very true. I mean, life is hard no matter what. That's the thing that's the shit that sucks. Is like, even if you're born in the most comfortable position possible, which I guess would be head first. They say if it's feet
and the gimmies.
Yeah, but no, I'm just like, even if you're born into the most like,
if you're born leg first,
even if you're born into the most affluent circumstance, like, you know, you're born into a life of just luxury and comfort, that still comes with its own difficulties and trials and tribulations.
Dude, I wish I had those difficulties so bad.
I know, right?
Well, that's kind of why Succession is great, though. It's like you do kind of like see why Kendall would kill himself. Like, that's the brilliance of it. You know what I mean? At the end.
Yeah. So it's the thing.
You're like,
sucks. The thing that sucks about life is, like, from the bottom all the way to the top, it is difficult. Now, I will say it's so much more difficult on the bottom.
Oh yeah,
it's hell.
You're happy it does improve after you make $500,000 a year.
Yeah, but you still have to be a human on this earth if you're born as a human.
Family dynamics, your own dreams versus practicality. Dealing with your own your own shortcomings as a person and personality wise. Romantic relationships are mostly not easy, you know, because once again, women are hard to deal with.
Yeah, and so the truth is, like, if anything you want to do, you kind of have to bleed for it, like, you know.
Yeah, our brains are meant to struggle. Like, we're supposed to struggle. Like, that's kind of like,
yeah, like the shit that we're into. It's not like the any sort of skill or ability that we have was just, we just had it. Like, we probably had some sort of natural inclination. Like
I think I had a lot. I think I had it kind of naturally, weirdly.
You do still, no matter what, you still have to, like, go put yourself through a kind of meat grinder for anything. Like, you do have to, like, some amount of work and some amount of blood, sweat, and tears to develop a skill set.
It's a great band
and ability to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's this, or if it's doing rap songs about Indians, or like whatever you want to do.
I think
it's a random time to put that burn there. What the fuck?
Being funny has a lot to do with just, like, being a lame kid. Like,
being a loser.
Like, being a loser kid, having
all
a loser
the funniest people are like losers.
Yeah. Nothing in this life comes easy. You know, that's something even
Sandler, whose shit is about, like, being became about being, like, a cool guy and a very, like, popular guy. Like, his movies, his best movies are about him being a loser. Like, Billy Madison was a loser, Happy Gilmore was a loser, and they kind of, like, overcome things. And, you know, that's, so you have to at least have some semblance of that perspective in you, or hire someone who does, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's that nothing worth doing, or nothing good. Yeah, nothing worth doing comes easy to you. Like, you will have to suffer for what you want to do.
Yeah.
And
but then it's also more satisfying when you achieve it.
And my question is, how much longer do I have to suffer?
I know, dude. I'm so done with. Dude,
because I did that. I have been kicked in the teeth so much.
Have you done that TikTok thing where you take a selfie and it automatically assigns you, like, a sound?
No.
So it, like, will automatically, like, assign you a sound. I did it today, and so many of them are like, he's been through so much, even though he's smiling. You can tell that he has been, and it's all, like, motivational, but it's like, but he will overcome the challenges. Like, you do not know that. It's like a lot of motivational speeches, a couple sexy songs. I was like, hell yeah. A few just making fun of me literally for being retarded. They would do like retarded
TikTok. TikTok was recommending you, like, inspirational stuff.
Yeah, it was like a lot of like, you knew that you were different as a young man, and you've been through so much, and behind those eyes, you can see a man who has suffered for so long. It's just like, what?
I guess that's better than, like, tuba music.
Now, this snarky little fucking cunty attitude is something that reds my ass. This guy says, with content like this, I can't imagine why you haven't made it yet. It's hold on. First, give me a second. Fuck you.
Please don't be mean to me.
Please don't be mean to me.
I like how his picture was Michael Richards at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
Look, man. Look, 100 years ago, we would have been upside down with a fork up our ass. I'm chilling. And as I said, it's like making it.
By the way, I want to like I want to declare a stance and make a distinction or make something clear. It's not a matter of like making it or complaining about not having made it or anything. It's like conceptualizing and understanding life itself is what we're attempting to do here.
It's almost like I have fun doing comedy. It's kind of other people that put the pressure on you to make it, you know? It's like but I mean, beyond even like everyone in the chat's like, wow, you guys aren't making any money. What about Rogan? And they're like, oh, whoa, I can't believe you haven't. Like, why even? You know, it's just like, yeah, of course we're gonna respond to that. That's what people are. I don't know. I know it's. I
don't want to fall into the trap of like bitching about like, oh, I haven't made it or whatever because like I burn my life.
People seem to really hate it when I do that.
Yeah, I don't want to. What I am thinking or trying to like better understand.
You're declaring a stance.
I'm declaring a stance. What I'm trying to better understand about myself and just like humanity writ large, and I'm large.
But you're also in charge.
Yeah, I'm also in charge.
Don't sell yourself short.
Thank you. I'm also in charge. What I'm trying to like better understand is just like the sort of and this is like the broader scope of it is like, you know, just like everything, you know, life is hard.
Well, it's just look, trying to put it's we're putting ourselves out there, and it's hard when you do that.
I'm trying to like not just like hone in on just like comedy or artistic endeavors or trying to succeed with
autistic endeavors.
Trying to like move away from like the discussion of like trying to succeed in entertainment media or whatever, but just like a broader picture, like a bigger picture of like anyone on this earth has to survive. You have to survive, right?
Right.
And you have to like figure out what you're going to do to survive. And that means like, you know, that's a lot, you know, it's a lot to try and figure out. It's a big ask, and but you have to do it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so unfortunately what that usually means is, you know, you have to be willing to sacrifice and suffer and work hard and do a lot of things that are uncomfortable and painful, and you know, to try and like to be able to then achieve the life that you want, right? Like it, you know. So it's like this is like all of us, not just us libtard libcucks who are trying to do whatever silly thing we're trying to do. It's like a matter of survival for all of us. Like, you know, what do we, you know, it's
I would even say that we weren't bitching on making it. We were kind of saying I'm
trying to philosophize here, and the words are failing me because this is such a difficult thing to like conceptualize, because it's like,
yeah, it's tough.
So close to your heart.
So close to my heart. I guess I don't know, man. I guess because you can, if you're okay with it, and I got family members that do this, you can live like in the margins and still survive. So you can like
Bam Margera.
Yeah, you can live on the Bam Margeras and still survive. Like you can fucking apply for all the government assistance and live on the dole and just, you know, scrape by. And your existence is like paltry and completely unfulfilling. And like, you
Colonel
know,
Sanders' existence was paltry.
I'm kind of jealous of those people. I'm kind of jealous of the people who are like, you know what? I don't have to achieve anything. I don't have to work towards anything. I'm just going to collect money.
Okay, but who are those people though?
The majority of people who
are they happy though? Are they like truly happy?
Who's truly happy?
I'm
miserable. I'm miserable all the time.
And you make a lot. You make the most money out of all three of us.
Yeah, true. And I'm miserable. I want to make more money, but even when I get more money, I'm going to be miserable. Each time I've made
getting more money is cool for like a week or two. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, yeah, if you're willing to accept like a bottom of the barrel, just like minimal, extremely minimal, skin your teeth existence. Where I got family who are never going to know any of the finer things in life. They're never going to get to travel or go anywhere or do anything.
Oh yeah. Sure.
They're not going to do anything. They're never going to leave the fucking town they grew up in, and they just live from like moment to moment, just kind of existing. And the only thing they have to look forward to is like a 30-pack of Michelob Ultra at the end of the day.
Football,
yeah, bro.
Football season, dude.
Yeah, it's football season. It's pretty cool. But then I mean, like if you want to just survive, I get like that's available to you. But then it's a matter of like, how do I, what is fulfilling in this life, and what does it take to achieve that? And I think with it for anybody,
do you ever feel like those people are more fulfilled than like we are for following our dreams?
Maybe they are. Maybe if you can just accept like whatever is like within a 5-mile radius of where I'm sitting.
I mean,
just all that life is.
Low key, like that is kind of true. Like people,
that's kind of how I am in New York City. I'm like, whatever's within like a 3-block radius, that's my life now.
Well, that's what like we've been built for mentally forever. Was just you're in the little tribe that you grew up in, and you just like fuck everyone in the tribe, and you just never leave the tribe.
Right. I guess there's
got American ambition that it's actually America that really changed things.
There is nothing wrong with just existing. I mean, there's fucking 8 billion people on Earth.
Yeah, so people are trying to say Drew, just because he exists with a small penis, he should be ashamed of himself.
Yeah, I know, but there's nothing wrong with it.
So yeah, not everybody can live an exceptional life. I mean, and so there is beauty to be found in the unexceptional for sure. But I think there is a happy medium between just surviving, and between that and the insatiable
hunger for more.
Yeah, the insatiability
of
people we see, like what's one example?
Just like destroying everyone in your path to climb.
Like these guys like Zuckerberg or Peter Thiel or Elon Musk. It's like
exactly.
It's like, damn, dude, you beat this game 1,000 times over, and it's still not there's no such thing as enough for you. And so, I just, I guess with anybody out there, it's like, it's like, what are your values? What are your goals? And what are you willing?
You know what? Methman makes a good point. There has to be a happy medium between your ant and the hungry wolf,
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure, this probably however long this discussion has gone on, for people tuning in, this maybe is not particularly funny, but I never promised that this would be a comedy show. I just said that all I ever promised was that this would happen.
This is a show about life.
Yeah. Some episodes are going to be like this, where we just wax poetic, Yeah. Some episodes I just do Netanyahu on Are You Garbage, That's just it's about not forcing anything.
Yeah. And you know what? There's enough funny things that already exist, So I don't feel compelled necessarily to even
incredible cope on our parts.
Yeah, well, I mean,
there's enough funny stuff out there.
Dude, there's enough stuff already that I'm going to throw my little pittance onto the pile. It's like, so honestly,
but half of what's great about you is your ability to zoom out about life like that. So I wouldn't want to restrict yourself.
Shit, man, I went through hell. Like the shit that happened to me, and
rooming with Lauren.
having to have Lauren as a roommate, yeah. What am I saying? The shit that happened to me.
Yeah, y'all never promised you guys a rose garden.
By the way, like I am fortunate enough to have like friends and family that were able to like save me from that situation, because in other other circumstances, like other people, they would have gotten hit with what happened with me, and they would either have died or not been able to recover from it.
Yeah.
So it's like I am grateful that
you gotta post a selfie on TikTok and get one of these motivations.
Yeah, hear what
literally is like, you don't know the hell I've been through, but I came out the other end. The dive.
Yeah, well, I did have kind of an awakening after all that happened, and I just was like trying to come through it.
If you guys want to watch something funny, Man Tears by Brian Callen is right there on YouTube. You guys
Brian Callen is such a good performer.
Oh, and then I found out like a lie.
There is something like to be gleaned to some value in like somebody who's capable of performing. Because it's like, if I watch Brian Callen do stand-up, I think to myself, none of this is funny to me, but he does have a command of the stage, and he has like a presence. Like he understands how to perform. And
yeah, I'm jealous of those guys.
Yeah, there's like a skill to that. So it's like,
there's like a guy who's so good at being on stage that he tricks you into believing he's actually like funny and entertaining. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dalton, you're kind of like bulletproof Pruitt is what I think you need to go by now.
Dude, I'm Teflon Dalton.
Teflon
Dalton, dude. Well, I mean, what was I saying though? I guess like everything I went through when I was in the the state of psychosis, when I was having a psychotic episode, I was like, completely broken from reality at that point. So I didn't know what was, it was funny how at that point my goals had shifted to like uncovering the truth.
Yeah.
Of the world. There's some conspiracy. I didn't even know what I was looking for, but I was seeing all the patterns and connecting the dots.
I was really worried about you at the time, but I was also very much enjoying your detective phase where you're just like boots on the ground, investigating everything, like bursting into people's homes and stuff.
How funny is it? It's not funny to me. This is like very troubling. Like when Dalton would be doing that stuff.
Dude, and so a lot of those investigations were just me shoplifting.
You were investigating crime while also committing crime.
Yeah, just me going into different stores.
You did the thing Trump did when he tells a story where he's like, and then they started crying. Like he kept talking about people crying.
Yeah, so some of those investigations were just me going into a store and grabbing shit and walking out with it and being like, they didn't stop me. Something's going on. And then I remember realizing like, their policies are to not stop you.
I remember one time I ran into you at the stand, and it was like it was when your thing was going on. I ran into you at the stand, and you came up to me. You're like, I can't believe what's fucking going on right now. And I was like, what's going on? You're like, all the fucking crime. You like yelled it out in the middle of the stand.
I was like, I remember Batman, dude. I was like, the city is ridden with crime.
Too much Kumia.
Dude, yeah. I was on some Russ Cole shit. I actually was like at a certain point spiraling into the like secret societies.
Spiral the Dragon. Wake me up on Spiral the Dalton.
I hope I never wake up to that again. But I was like deep into like global interconnected elite cabals and shit like that. I was on some Carcosa shit.
Cabal in the family.
And I was completely out of my mind.
Was there like a day where you woke up where it was almost like when you wake up from being blackout drunk where you're like, my
February of 2022. I forget which day specifically, but I know it was February of that year. I like woke up that day and it all just hit me all at once where I was like, shit, man. I gotta call some people. And so then after that, that was the day I like came out of it. And then after that, I had to like completely, not just recover from everything, that's an ongoing process still. but I also had to like reevaluate or like restructure my just like my life itself, or better understand like what are my values and goals and all that. Because I guess like part of what caused me to go crazy in the first place was like my value system was, I guess like my values were misguided because I was like pursuing such a like false existence. Like I didn't even know what I was like trying to do at the time. Where I was like, going to all these open mics and trying to pal around with like famous people and make it, so to speak. And I kind of had
you're focusing on your brand.
I was focusing on my brand. I kind of had this realization where I just was horrified at like I was like horrified at what I had become or had been pursuing, because like so much of it was like not real, or just like I don't know, like I just was like disgusted by what I was like trying to do. I like just the way I lost myself in this, like in my own ambitions.
You were changing. It was before you like lost your mind, but like, yeah, there was a period in between, like right before that, where you were kind of like, you were Hollywood Daltoning a little bit.
Yeah,
Hollywood Dalton.
Yeah, but then also the realization of like that I was behaving that way, and that I was not succeeding. Like I had not achieved anything resembling what you might consider success. I had gone from complete obscurity and anonymity to getting some attention and a little bit of money. But because the chasm between those two things is so vast, it felt like success. Like, oh, they're letting me inside the Gas Digital Studios, so I'm like succeeding. And it never like I guess like for somehow that was like so blinding to me that I didn't realize I'm not actually succeeding. I'm not achieving. I've not achieved anything really. It's just I'm getting attention now, and I'm like, that's not to say that that I was not getting good opportunities, or that couldn't have like become what I wanted it to become. But something about that time in my life, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I had lost myself in all of that.
Yeah, I kind of hate that about like comedy in general out here in the city. Is like that seems to be kind of everybody though. It's like, you hang out with open micers, some of which that are at different levels than other people. And then you see like a certain kind of guy who thinks that he's like making it and accomplishing things, but in reality it's like, oh, it's just this one group of people who also aren't making money or actually doing anything thinks this guy's cool. And then that's it. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe you get on some like, podcast or something that you do for free. Maybe you get invited to some shows, but it's like you're not actually fucking doing anything. You're actually part of anything except this kind of like circle jerk of people being like, look at what we're doing.
The cool kids table. That's what gets people. That's why I say life is like high school, because especially comedy, because it's like it's the same shit as like if you have a friend who gets hot and then you start getting to be friends with the cool kids. It's like Mean Girls or whatever the fuck. You know? And it's happened to me quite a bit. And it's just, I think it's like at a certain point, it's just like it's kind of just how it is, especially among people like get into comedy. But
I don't know. You've actually seen people go on and make like decent money. It's like everybody that I've met here. Like the only person that I've ever met in real life through comedy was Devin Costa, and that's the only person that's like making money that I knew before.
It's not. We probably
Rachel McAdams. Oh, Lindsay Lohan #1, Raphael, then Rachel McAdams, then Tina Fey, Tina Fey.
Yeah, I mean, I was probably on a trajectory where if I was able to keep my head on straight and
the Dog Girl's actually #2. I agree.
I probably, who knows what could have happened.
Is #3.
What are you talking
about? We're ranking the Mean Girls cast and attractiveness. I opened for the fat guy once. Pause.
What fat guy?
Gay guy in Mean Girls. It was cool. It was a great show.
What was that? We should probably head over to the
He's not
Patreon
a picture
soon.
for my sister. Oh yeah, I have important news about my feet.
Foot news.
Turns out they don't fit any of my shoes. My feet are too wide for almost all my shoes. So I'm dealing with that lately.
Autumn's here. Hello,
What are your
Autumn.
feet all fucked up?
No, I just have hella wide feet. So they say like you should take out the insole and put your foot over the insole to see if it fits.
They do have soul.
And insole, yeah. And none of my fucking insole, like my feet spilled over all of the insoles that I have.
Damn.
Oh, I have that same problem.
What should I do? Should I get Air Monarchs? Just go full dad?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, there's so few like good wide shoes.
What are they, like New Balance?
Look, I have some ideas. We could talk about it on the Patreon. But yeah, keep your chin up, dog.
To declare a stance, I'm not even being. This is not lib depression or loser mentality I'm exhibiting right now. I'm saying that like the awakening or transformation I had after all of that, because I was living against my like whatever my actual values are, right, and like had become something that was like gross to me, or and also was not. I was also so crazy that I, thought that I was doing better than I was, and then everything just fell apart anyway. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, after all that, as I started to recover and I'm like still recovering from all that, I do have a better understanding of like, just like like what are my values. And who I am, I suppose.
Yeah.
And
you were like a young man going through the hero's journey, dude.
Yes.
This is you coming back out on the other side. You know who you are more now. You're more in tune with reality.
Yeah. And and this goes back to what I was saying initially is I have suffered for my craft. And so that's why everybody should subscribe to the Patreon. Patreon.com/the Crowder Boys. For as little as $5 a month, you get access to all the premium episodes and bonus content.
I will show my feet in the Patreon if you want, Drew.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you subscribe to the $10 a month tier, that's the new rulers. If you subscribe to that tier and up, you get a shout out on the show. And we do the shout outs every week. And so, oh shit, I gotta pull up the Patreon.
Oh, is Flea nasty at basketball? I believe that. He tweets out basketball a lot, but he's a Lakers fan, so I don't count him.
Yeah, also submit your videos to be Flo Gorman. Remember, the song has to be
We're
about
having
body
a rap
brain.
contest. We're trying to find Flo Gorman. Oh yeah, so our $50 subscriber, the Please Don't Be Mean to Me tier,
get access to the Discord, which is very active.
Oh yeah, I'm on the Discord. If you want to hear me talk more shit about people, come to the Discord. Subscribe to the Patreon and come to the Discord.
Drew, you want to jump on the Patreon?
Yeah, I'm down.
If you subscribe, shout outs. So our $50 subscriber, the Please Don't Be Mean to Me tier, and we'd love to get some more people into that tier. MC Downtrend, and then our $10 subscribers are JCG, Ray Mones, Scotty MTL, Tarvin, Trevin Baker, Aaron Gutenplan, Cummerstein, Drew Huntley, Vincente Cabrini, and Broke Djin, who I think are both the same person. Rest in peace. Yeah. Johan, Bad Bart, Textbook, Lee Rector damn near killed her. I'm not funny and I'm stupid. Joseph Smith, James Worrell, Robbie's third Patreon, Lil Goblin Fella, Gary Henry Tardit, White Boy Kumia, Drew Huntley, Keenan Womack, Robbie's dad, and Joseph D. That's patreon.com/the Crowder Boys. We might have to change the name of the show.
Yeah, shout out Cummerstein.
Oh, I can start making thumbnails if you want. I'm enjoying doing it on Canva.
Yeah, if you want to make some thumbnails, make a
If
thumbnail.
anyone knows what font Crack used, get.
We truly have. We do not have any communication with Crack anymore. So if anybody could figure out what font he used and send it to us, because I think he is pretty.
Or if anyone has Canva, give me some templates I could use or design ideas. I could just keep using Will Smith Fire in the Booth template.
Yeah, and you know, if you felt like this episode wasn't funny or entertaining in any way, sorry, come back next week. Maybe that one will be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
not every look. We get shit for, or we shit on podcasts for not always being the funniest, but sometimes that's just how a conversation goes. You know. It's real. No, don't even diminish what we're doing here. We're revolutionizing content within the arena of ideas. So it's, you know, we're doing something that, like, what we do here. Figure out what the show is now.
What we do here at the Billion Podcast Network.
Figure out, we can't knock home runs if we don't even know what team we're on yet. We need to you know. We got to get our starting five together. We got to do a little training camp. This is our training camp. What you're watching?
Yeah.
We're in preseason games. You know,
this is the revolution. What we're doing here, what we do here at the network, is revolutionary. No one. This is exceptional. This is the future of podcasting. This is the future of content. Across the board, and it's you may not get it yet. It may, you know, you might look at it and think like, what is this?
Power lesbian. Power lesbian is so funny.
Geniuses and prophets alike are often denied in their own time.
Yes. Ironically, they don't make profits.
That's true. Lost profits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the lost profits.
The lost profits.
The Prophet Muhammad, Jihad.
That's what
is that the band? Is that the band with the lead singer who
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we should rename the show to, is the Lost Prophets.
Lost Prophet
The
Boys.
new Lost Prophets.
The Lost Prophet Boys.
Lost Prophets. Yeah, and everyone so join the Patreon, join the Discord. Also follow Robbie Wood. I'm doing NBA streams on Thursdays. Might change it to Sundays. We'll see. Because I would like, you know, Wednesdays and Thursdays, it's like, you know, maybe that'll be good. Then I can organize. I have to do comedy on Monday or Tuesday or something. We'll see. But yeah, tune in. That's been going good. My mom really liked it, so everyone check it out.
Well, there you go, folks. Rob's mommy liked it.
She did. She said I should hire a producer though.
So yeah, we're gonna head over to the Patreon now. So the Patreon is patreon.com/thecrowderboys. Please buy some merchandise. You can find the best podcast merchandise on the internet at bpnmart.com. We're selling all of our Crowder Boys.
The Lost Parfaits.
We are the Lost Parfaits. We still have black t-shirts, sizes small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL. Stock of the 3XL.
Michael Hall and Drew Huntley just jinxed.
We got 4XL black. We have all sizes in white, and we have the sticker pack. Keychains are sold out. Please order the merch, and then when this run has been sold, we got some great things. We got big things coming to the network. I just unveiled to the public for the first time the piece that my friend of the show, Chris Elliott, made for me. And so if you want that on a t-shirt, we got to sell all these t-shirts first. So bpnmart.com. Them shirts is thick. They are 100% cotton.
Oh, yeah. I just got mine, tried it on. It's really nice. I'm going to post about it.
Shirt. So yeah, we're gonna head over to the Patreon now. Patreon.com/thecrowderboys. Thank you. I love you, everybody.
Oh, yeah, so I was pretty quiet. It's probably because that Andrew Tank guy was doing his job for him. But yeah, thank you. Bye, everybody.